Hello, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Ahmad Ridwan. I'm from class B. Hi loyal audience who are protected by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Here I want to tell experience uh, when I learn English. Friends, we have certainly experienced what it's like to learn English. Who have liked English from the start will definitely feel relaxed in any kind of learning atmosphere. But what about those who don't like? Actually, it's not that the person doesn't like English, but because the person doesn't understand English. I myself also experienced something called not liking English. If you look at my English grades, sometimes it looks like the number of shows. But never mind. I don't know why it is like that even though I've tried to learn as much as possible. And usually, people don't like English because they have to know grammar, how to say it, how to know what it means, and so on. You also have to know that learning English, you have to know the basics first. My experience learning English is full of ups and downs, my friend. You have to have a will, determination, and work hard to be able to speak English. Starting from grade 3 of elementary school, I started learning English. Maybe because it was easy at first, I like it. But from junior high school to vocational high school, when you see English lessons, there are lots of tenses. That is when you start getting dizzy with English, like looking a logarithmic formula. As long as that's what my English fellow are, I know that I'm lacking in English. My sister had motivated me to study English even harder, but what can I do? I don't know what basic English is like, so I ignored what my sister said. But when I entered university, I studied a learning English program, or called Pkpbi. And from there, I began to be challenged to learn English more deeply. Think that English is important because English is global language. In university, I learned English from the bottom. That is where I know what basic English is like. It turns out that in English there are several parts, including reading, writing, speaking, listening, pronunciation, structure, and translation. And it was while on university that I started to improve my English. Although my fellow is like climbing to the top of the mountain. The most important thing is that I have tried my best to learn English more deeply. So the point is, never be afraid to make mistakes when learning English. Let alone being lazy. Keep honing your skills, especially in field of English. Always stay enthusiastic and patient to learn English. Hopefully useful. Itulah saya. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.